Hello and welcome to a last minute, no load time. There's no show this week, but we're still here.
Yep.
Joel's here. We're in person. Look at this.
What's up?
Hey. What's up, man?
Hey, we're doing good. It's been a busy week. That's the reason why at the end of our episode last week we said, we'll see you guys on the next episode, not next week. Well, that was because, as we figured out, our schedule is a little tough here and Rock Without show this week. But there is something that has come up. I don't want to say a disturbance in the force, but definitely something in the force has happened here. We've got the ACOLYTE dropping today, and we thought we'd drop it and do a little reaction to it.
Yep. So we're going to react to the trailer. It's been well documented that I'm being a big boomer about this, and I say that I don't want to watch this show. I'll wait and see. Joel's gonna tell me how it is. I may eat that pineapple on pizza or whatever it was.
Yep. I got the receipts.
Yeah, he's got the receipts. I've said it. And yeah, we'll go from there, Joel. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready. Let's see this thing.
All right. Let's see how we can figure this out. We got two computers here.
Close your eyes. Your eyes can deceive you. We must not trust them. Tell me what comes into your mind.
Life. Balance. I see fire.
Someone is killing Jedi. It doesn't make sense.
Yellow saber.
Yeah.
What happened?
I sensed darkness.
Lots of martial arts. That's kind of neat. I guess the audio is going to be like super loud.
This isn't about good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
What is that?
Okay. Oh,
Okay. All right. Okay, you can roast our audio later. What do you think, man?
Okay, that's actually a really good trailer.
That was a good trailer.
That's actually if you're trying to win over people like Obed and myself who have been critical, I still said I was going to see it no matter what. But that gets me pumped, not going to lie. June 4th, I think they said is the release date for that officially.
Yeah.
I hope I don't actually see a lot more because from what we saw there, that's enough to get me pumped for this project. Plenty of action, like you said, Obed. Looks like we've got a good amount of martial arts and lightsaber action.
Right.
I look, it Andor's fun, Mandalorian's fun, but there's something about that return to like the prequel time, and this is way before that, right?
Before that, yeah.
Where you start getting into a point where like there's Jedi involved. Like let's just go crazy. Now I'm seeing this, the Rise of the Sith. Dude, and this is between Old Republic and the High Republic. Is that correct? Or is it?
I believe it's High Republic.
It's High Republic?
I think they confirmed it was High Republic, but it could be like right there.
So this is before Darth Bane, then in theory.
Because
I think Darth Bane is right. That's the other half of it too. Like, what is actually going to be included?
Yeah.
Because I clearly we see one person with a red lightsaber,
right? And
then we see another person that mysteriously we imagine also is already being called to the dark side already as a part of the dark side at that point. And obviously the rule of two is implemented at that time. Later on, we're talking about, to my understanding, was the Old Republic. So the rise of just a Sith alone, there might be way more than that, as how at least I'm understanding it.
Yep. It looked good. I gotta eat crow. Yeah. It looked good. Now, like visually, like Solo looked good, right?
Oh,
So that's the thing. So we gotta wait and see. And it's like what we were talking about last week about Rogue Squadron. Is like you have to nail the writing on these characters. You got to nail these characters. So that it'll at the end of the day it'll come up to like, are these characters well written, right? Because visually it looked fine. It looked like Star Wars. It looked good. So I got to eat crow on that one. Joel's gonna try it, and then I'll do it, and then I'll eat my pineapple on pizza
at
or
the
shrimp
worst
or whatever
case
it is.
scenario. At the worst case scenario, I'm sticking to my rule of 3, which is, as you know, my personal rule. If I can get the first 3 episodes, and if I can agree that I want to continue on, I'll continue on. If I don't, then I stop. But right now, there is nothing in that trailer that made me go, I shouldn't be watching this. I need to be watching this. This seems like something that Star Wars needs. A lot of different time period. Obviously, again, you start getting to a sensitive area, Obed, where like if you ruin something from the past that can affect the future, or people don't treat it like Solo, for an example. I would treat that like a fan fiction. Like I don't really count it as canon to Solo, because a lot of things that goes in it's a little off.
Yeah.
If you could do this right, you could tie it in a really cool way where people want to. I mean, for a long time, fans have been saying we want to go back to this old
do
time.
Old Republic stuff, and now High Republic after that. So,
and you're not recreating the game storyline. You're doing
doing something fresh, which again I appreciate, and I've said it before. It's like as long as you do something fresh and new that's hasn't been done before, totally, you guys can roll with that. Again, I like martial arts. I like visually look good. Lots of Jedi, lots of lightsabers, force powers, like we saw a ton of stuff. You let me know, sir, how it is, and I'll stop being a boomer about it.
He's gonna watch it at some point, guys.
At some point.
I'm
not gonna be waiting for new episodes unless it's like real good, right? And it's unfortunate, right? Because it's just me being
you gotta stick to your
being idealistic about it. It's like, hey, you know what? This looks great, but the showrunner, like, I don't appreciate some of the comments or whatever, right? And we don't see eye to eye in certain things, and that's totally fine, right? But it's just that I know that what they're trying to do, but at the same time, you got to keep that respect going for George and what came before it.
I don't agree with the sentiments that were said. I want to be clear about that. But at the same extent that I think about what she said and her making the project, it's not the same by any means. But there's a similar feeling that I got with like Scorsese, where like he made certain comments about like the superhero genre and like things that were like a little questionable, and then didn't he? What did he produce, or he was at least involved with like Joker, for an example? Kills it. He's obviously just in general just a really good filmmaker. Leslie Headland, I've not watched a lot of her projects, but that was one of the things that people have said, like, oh, she's an incredibly talented, the Russian Dolls show, I want to say is the name that she's worked on. Incredibly talented, creator. The production on this looked really nice. I just hope that like the action sequences, they're not showing us a lot of the cool stuff here. Yeah. And then we get to it, and it's just super drawn out.
But knowing Lucasfilm and Disney, this is probably like the first 2 episodes.
That's true.
They usually don't show you more than the first 2 episodes on when it comes to trailers. They may do like sneak peeks after the fact, but they usually just stick to doing that.
They start cutting stuff.
Cool
stuff.
All right, man. Well, it's gonna be a week. So we'll see you guys next week, unless something like this happens, and it happens that Joel and I are in the same building at the same time. That's also
true. We don't usually get this.
Exactly. It's usually Zoom for us. Yeah. So, I mean, whenever we can knock this type of video out, we'll definitely do it. So, thank you guys. Stay safe, and we'll see you again next time.